Pisces, take a deep breath. Right now, pause for a moment and feel yourself here, in this exact space. If you're hearing these words, it's not by accident. There is a reason you are present at this very moment. Call it intuition, call it timing, call it the gentle touch of the universe tapping softly on your shoulder. Whatever you choose to call it, let yourself acknowledge it. Let yourself feel it in your chest, in the slow expansion of your lungs, in the quiet stirrings of your heart. This is a moment meant for you. You may have been feeling shifts lately, subtle and almost imperceptible, a change in the energy that surrounds you, and yet, a change that you can feel coursing through your spirit. It's like a faint current moving beneath the surface, one you can't quite grasp, but one that insists you pay attention. That little nudge inside that whispers, something is shifting. You are moving. You're not imagining it. Pisces, it's real, and it's significant. You may have stepped away from people, from spaces, from certain versions of yourself that no longer serve the path you're walking. You may have thought that leaving was simply about taking care of yourself, creating space, or finding relief. And in many ways, that is true. But here's what you may not have realized. Even in your absence, the ripple of your energy continues. Conversations about you haven't stopped. In fact, in some places, in some circles, they've grown louder. People who were once connected to you may still feel your presence, your absence, your choices, and they talk about it more than you realize. You may never hear it directly, Pisces, but the story of you is unfolding, quietly, behind the scenes. This isn't to frighten you. It isn't to pull you into drama. It's simply to reveal a truth that your sensitivity and intuition have already been trying to show you. Your presence matters more than you think, and your departure is not without influence. It's subtle at first. A comment here, a question there, someone noticing something changed in the room. Then slowly, your name starts weaving into conversations you no longer participate in. People who barely noticed you before now have something to say. People who smiled easily in your presence shift the moment you're gone. Spaces that once felt natural and welcoming tighten, almost offensively, because your energy, the calm, the clarity, the unspoken understanding you bring, leaves a mark. You didn't create chaos, Pisces. You didn't stir up trouble. You simply walked away with grace, with peace, with dignity. And yet, your absence reveals things about the world around you, things people never anticipated. Some may wonder, why did Pisces leave? Others question, did we do something wrong? And some, who pretended not to notice, feel a pang of insecurity when they realize life isn't quite the same without you there. Your energy holds weight, Pisces, weight that some people are not ready to confront. When someone carries calm, empathy, intuition, and authenticity as effortlessly as you do, it can shake the fragile constructs others build around themselves. Your presence doesn't threaten because you try to outshine or compete. It threatens because you are fully, authentically yourself. And that truth is something people often avoid. This is why whispers start. This is why absence matters. This is why leaving can feel so strange, almost heavy, even when your heart knows it's the right thing. Because when you move away from a situation, when you release a space, it's not just a personal choice, it's a shift in the frequency of everyone and everything around you. And sometimes, that shift can make people uncomfortable, nervous, or uncertain. But Pisces, this is not your burden to carry. It's simply evidence that you are moving towards something greater, something aligned, something that resonates with your soul. You may notice a sense of relief mixed with clarity when you step away from places that no longer serve you. At first, it might feel like you're simply trying to escape tension or avoid discomfort. But if you pay close attention, you'll realize it's much deeper. It's your soul recognizing that certain spaces, certain relationships, and certain energies are no longer in alignment with who you've become. And that's a blessing. Not a punishment. Not a rejection. Simply a realignment with the natural flow of your growth. Sometimes, when a door closes, it feels like a loss, doesn't it? The instant you sense that a connection has ended, a space is no longer available, or someone has pulled away, a wave of questions rises inside. Why wasn't I enough? What did I do wrong? But the truth is, Pisces, you were never the problem. The doors closed, the people stepped back, not because of your inadequacy, but because their path wasn't meant to intersect with the growth you were moving toward. Closed doors are often the universe's subtle form of protection. They save you from lingering in places that drain your light, from conversations that twist your heart, and from relationships that never truly held space for your authenticity. It's ironic, isn't it? You may have thought leaving meant losing something, but in truth, your departure revealed more about them than it ever did about you. Their discomfort, their whispers, their quiet unease, these are reflections of what your presence stirred within them. You were a mirror, Pisces, a clear one, showing truths that some people were not ready to face. Your empathy, your insight, your quiet wisdom, all of these things cast light on shadows others wished to keep hidden. And when they felt exposed, they stepped back. They whispered, they avoided, they tried to make sense of the imbalance that your authenticity created. But here's the beautiful paradox. The more they tried to dim your light, the stronger it became. Because the energy of a Pisces, when aligned with truth, compassion, and inner calm, cannot be extinguished. Your energy becomes more focused, more deliberate, more powerful. And even if the world never acknowledges it, losing you is their loss. Because your presence, your clarity, your ability to hold space, your gift of empathy, they will come to realize the absence before ever fully understanding the value. And now, Pisces, you are rising. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, profoundly. You will notice a shift inside, a subtle lifting of the heart and the mind. Situations that once caused turmoil no longer have the same hold over you. Words that would have cut deep now skim across the surface. The energy of conflict no longer compels you to react. You hold only what belongs to you. You have stepped into a frequency where drama, judgment, and chaos do not reach. Your calm is your armor, your strength, and your statement. And in this stillness, you begin to see clearly. Not with the eyes of impatience or fear, but with the vision that comes from a higher perspective. You see patterns. You notice intentions. You recognize the insecurities, the fears, and the unresolved messes that others carry. You understand that it has never truly been about you. It is about them, and you finally step back, releasing the weight of their chaos from your shoulders. You are free, Pisces, free to walk with clarity, free to move through life with peace. And as you rise, as your vibration expands, new souls begin to appear. People whose presence feels effortless, sincere, and light. They do not compete. They do not measure. They do not bring hidden agendas or judgment. They meet you where you are, and their energy harmonizes with yours naturally. Conversations flow easily, gatherings feel safe, and connection becomes authentic. These souls are a reflection of the growth you have achieved, the peace you have cultivated, and the energy you have cleared space to receive. They are not fleeting. They are aligned, Pisces, aligned with the frequency you have worked so hard to reach. Everything you thought you lost has led you to this. Every closed door, every rejection, every whisper behind your back, every difficult conversation, every moment of doubt, it has been preparing you for this space of clarity, alignment, and authenticity. You are stepping into a chapter that matches who you have become. Your heart is lighter, your mind clearer, and your path wider. You are finally able to move forward in harmony with your own rhythm, your own truth, your own energy. Breathe, Pisces. Feel the light rising around you. Trust that everything ahead aligns with your growth, your well-being, and your highest purpose. This is your space, your frequency, your journey. And as you step forward, know that the universe is quietly unfolding the next chapter for you, one gentle step at a time. You do not need to chase, you do not need to force, you do not need to prove. You only need to be, to breathe, to move with the clarity and the light that you carry within. Every step forward is a statement of your strength, your wisdom, and your freedom. You have arrived, Pisces. Not by accident, not by chance, but by the unfolding of your own soul, your own choices, and the natural rhythm of the universe guiding you into what is meant for you. And now, with every breath, with every moment of stillness, you can feel it, the expansion, the peace, the alignment, the flow. New connections, new experiences, new opportunities are already moving toward you. Souls who mirror your energy, who honor your space, who respect your heart, who match your frequency, they are arriving quietly, perfectly timed. Every step you take now is in harmony with your growth, every decision in alignment with your truth, and every interaction a reflection of the peace and clarity you carry. You have learned that leaving is not a loss, Pisces. That closed doors are not rejection, but protection. That absence is not emptiness, but a revelation of your impact. That calm is not weakness, but power. That your energy, your intuition, your heart, your clarity, these are your gifts, unshakable, undeniable, unstoppable. And as you move forward, you step fully into yourself, into the life that belongs to you, into the space that honors your growth, and into a future that is radiant with possibility, purpose, and peace.